Okay, I guess I'm live. It's been like 30 seconds. This is my first live stream.
Okay, I guess
Oh
I'm
my
live.
god.
It's been like 30 seconds. This is my first live stream. Okay.
What a mess. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. All right. Again, this is my first live stream. I'm kind of just doing this just to test out the waters and see what the heck I need to do to live stream because my Monday Night Figure Fun Days are going to be live stream videos. I'm not a big fan of that I can't zoom the camera in and it doesn't have an autofocus or a manual focus feature. It's all autofocus. So stick with me for that because that's going to be a pain in my butt. But I just really quick wanted to go. I thought, what am I going to do? I want to do a quick video on it. It's mostly a test, for the live streaming, but I wanted to also make it something. So I did a. It's going to be a top five of my most sentimental figures in my collection. So the figures that I look at and it's like, oh, it just reminds me back of something for collecting. They're not necessarily my favorite figures, and many of these are kind of outdated, but this is my top five that spark some sort of joy that it gives me with collecting. So, number five for me is this Goku. So, this camera is just not in a good place. Let's go about right here. That way I can kind of go like that. Okay, so you can see that's the legendary Super Saiyan Goku, if it would stay in focus. But it is such a cool figure. The reason it sparks emotions for me is because it's the first real non Hasbro figure that I got that I just really liked. And I thought, you know what? There's more to collecting than just Hasbro. I mean, I collected NECA and stuff too, but just to really branch out from NECA and Hasbro and then find a figure that was just, oh my God, the joints are butter smooth and they stay. It's just, man, SH Figure Arts they are expensive, but they are nice. And this Goku, man, he sparks a lot of joy for me when I see him, as he is the first, you know, uh, SH Figure Arts figure that just knocked it out of park for me, and just I love looking at it. I love posing it. It's just so much fun to pose, and I love that pose. It's been in that pose for a while. But that Goku is amazing. So I had my spinners here, but it keeps not staying in focus. I'm going to get rid of the spinner. Get this thing out of here. All right. I knew this would be a bit of a train wreck. That's why I'm doing it now and not on the first Monday Night Figure Fun Day. This camera is all sort of wonky. All sorts of not great. All right. So that was number five. So in the future, I'm hoping to be able to like put graphics up and things on top five and things like that. I didn't have anything prepared. This is just totally like, real quick. I wrote down my top five. I gave it a little thought last night, but um, my heater just popped on. So I'm used to be able to edit my videos and shoot in between my heater coming on. But stick with me. The train wreck continues. My number four figure that sparks a lot of sentiment for collecting for me is Chewbacca and C-3PO. So this is a Star Wars The Black Series figure. It's a 2-pack, and it won't focus. There it goes. But I started collecting Star Wars The Black Series pretty early. I don't want to say early on, but so it was like the third, I think, line that I started collecting back in 2020. And I started collecting figures, and then I saw that this was actually a thing, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I have to have Chewie and C-3PO." My favorite movie, The Empire Strikes Back. I love Chewbacca and C-3PO. So, two of these characters together, I love the whole Bespin Cloud City scenes and everything from the movie. So I felt like this is one I had to have. Hope that they will remake this figure set and bring it out because this is a cool C-3PO. I mean, he comes in pieces. You can put them together and make a full C-3PO out of him, or you can have them all in parts in Chewbacca's little bag back there. So this one sparks a lot of joy for me because it was the first time I got a Star Wars The Black Series figure that was it just made me feel like I was a kid again. This, I don't know, because I had collected a few and they were good figures, but this one is the one that I just thought, wow, that's why I like to collect. So Chewbacca and C-3PO, number four. Number three is a Marvel Legends series figure. And it's not so much the figure, it's the fact that this was my first ever video unboxing on the channel was Apocalypse. So if you go back into my videos, you'll see my unboxing video number 1 is is Apocalypse. And he's a pretty cool figure. He's a big guy. Like I said, this one's already kind of outdated because I got an even bigger one coming out. I don't think I'm going to get it, but I have this one and it's good. That's what I like. But this Apocalypse is cool. And every time I see him, I think back to that's when I started my channel. He was the first guy. So, and I had already collected Marvel Legends for a while. I had a lot that I bought loose, but this is the first one I actually opened on Marvel Legends, and I did it on the channel. So that one sparks a lot of joy for me, a lot of emotions. So that was number 3. Let's see. So number 2 is going to be So I said figures, but one figure, but it's actually 4 figures. But it's the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the original ones that came out. So these guys, if I can get them all up here, but they're great. I just love these NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures. They're the first line I got into was Transformers. Then it was NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I got back into collecting in 2020. But I love these turtle figures, man. They're great. And like I said, these are pretty outdated because they've got newer ones now. See, this is what I don't like. Nothing's in focus, and I have no way of manually focusing this. I guess I just got to pull back until I get in focus. Dude, I don't know. Like, everything in the background is in focus. This is driving me crazy. You would think... Oh, you can zoom in. So how do you... Okay, so... Whoa! That got weird. You could go in... There we go. But how in the heck do you focus? Okay. You just kind of touch on the figure you want to focus. There it goes. All right, so I learned something new. That's why I'm doing this. I'm sorry that you have to... But there's no other way to do this without live streaming and everybody see it, I think. So I don't know. Now it says there's 2 people watching, so I really appreciate you watching as I stumble through this. This is going to be that first Monday Night Figure Fun Day is going to be a mess. But I'll just doing this is I'm already learning, so that's good. So I'm going to try to push on Michelangelo to focus. There it goes. So I had to hit it 4 times to get it to focus. But okay, back to the top 5 list. But anyway, this sparks big emotion for me because I was a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan. Because I started collecting Transformers first, like I said. And I was like, wow, these are cool. And I was like looking at other figures and stuff. These guys popped up and I'm like, these are amazing. And I had to get them. I just had to. And why does this keep going out of focus? Jeez. Anyway, I wish there was a focus lock. Maybe I'll figure that out too. Maybe if you hold your hand on it. Did nothing. Okay. But yes, when I saw these guys, I had to have them. So these original ones, so they had already been out for like a year when I started collecting. So it was a little harder for me to pick these guys up. But was able to find them because I think it was Donatello and Krang came together. Leo and Shredder, that's how I got them. And then I got the set that had Mikey and Raph together. Is that how it was? I'm pretty sure that's how it was. But these guys are great. And I see, I'll focus and then it goes out of focus. So I am, like I said, still trying to figure this stuff out. All right. So, all right. So, yeah, like I said, these spark a lot of joy for me. I don't really display these anymore because I have these guys now. The Pizza Club ones where you can switch the heads out. And I know these head sculpts are different. And I actually really do like these. I wish you could pop these heads off and put them on here. But maybe you can, but I haven't really tried. But I've got the Pizza Club ones. And these are the ones that I display. And I actually have 2 sets of the Pizza Clubs. So the other guys kind of get relegated to the bin. There we go. So those are the Pizza Club. Those are the updated ones. I don't know. Like Leo is so out of focus. It likes to jump focus to whatever's not in the foreground. It'll go one layer behind. This is annoying. Well, I'm going to get these guys out of here because they're not really part of the top 10. I just wanted to show them off. Let's see if it stays focused on those other turtles. Twiddles. On those other twiddles. All right. So that was number 2. But the number 1 figure that sparks the most joy for me is Optimus Prime. This is the Kingdom Optimus Prime. He's in his alt mode at the moment. So I wanted to show off his trailer. Let's get the camera about right there. But the reason this one sparks the most joy for me is this is the figure that got me back into collecting. This is the one. None of this would be happening right now if I didn't buy this figure. Just so happened I had an extra $50 in my pocket, was walking through a Target, and I thought, you know what? It's been a long time since I collected because I didn't collect. The last time I collected anything was Star Wars. What was it? Episode 2. Star Wars Episode 2 figures, the 3 3/4 inch figures. And then I just stopped collecting. And this figure, I mean, I've always loved Transformers. They're my favorite. This figure is the one that got me back into collecting. So if I didn't get this Optimus Prime, none of this channel, none of this would be happening right now. So this Optimus Prime kind of sparked everything. And then it became Turtles. And then Star Wars The Black Series. And then Marvel Legends. And then G.I. Joe Classified Series. And then Dragon Ball, Dragon Stars, and SH Figuarts. Super Mario, just all the Jada Toy stuff, just everything kind of spiraled from this one figure. So I don't know, it's been a long time since I've tried to transform him. He just sits on my display as in truck mode because I have my, and I forgot to bring it down, but I have my Studio Series 86 Optimus is my favorite from the Transformers the movie. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this, so I'm just kind of rip into it and see if I can't turn him into the Optimus I saw in the package in the store and thought I have to have this. It used to be really easy to do this, and now I can't really remember. I remember he's not that difficult, but it's been a while. I think this has to. Ugh. I'm fumbling through it because I'm like nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know his head pops out through the top somehow. Oh yeah, that goes down. He's a big mess right now, but we'll get there. These all fold up weirdly, if I remember right. And then fold in and fold down. He's looking more like Optimus now. I just want to see him in his... Because this is what I saw in the store, you know. I saw he had the trailer next to him, and he had... It was Optimus in his robot form, you know. This. Oh, yeah. This is the figure. I walked by and went, wow, because I didn't know they had Hasbro was even making like classic Transformers stuff. Because G1, I'm old guy, I love G1, but I saw this and immediately thought I have to have it, and it sparked all of this. Yep. Well, thank you to the 2 people that were watching. It was a train wreck, let me tell you, but yes, this focus thing is something I'm going to have to figure out because I'll focus it and it stays, and then it just wants to jump every time. So I got to figure out why we can't keep focus here. It's staying now. That's weird. Okay, so got some camera issues to figure out. Got some graphics I got to figure out. Maybe have some music in the background or something, but yeah. This was mostly a test, but I also wanted to put it out there that this Optimus Prime is what kind of started everything. I thought that would at least make a somewhat decent video. But thank you for sticking with me through this fumblage of video. And all right, well, we'll see you. I'll probably try another live stream before the first Monday Night Figure Fun Day just to test some more stuff out. So stay tuned for, I'm sure, another top 5 or something while I figure some stuff out. So thank you so much for watching. And I guess we'll call that a first live stream for, hey, what that on my shelf. All right. Thanks again. Now, if I can figure out how to make it stop.